Research teams from the Canadian Hydrographic Service and Natural Resources Canada will work with the Swedish Polar Research Secretariat and the Geological Survey of Denmark and Greenland to conduct Canada's last planned scientific survey to gather data that will enable us to define the outer limits of our continental shelf in the Arctic Ocean. Following this, the crew will work in collaboration with the United States Coast Guard ship Healy on a short survey to collect continental shelf data in the Western Arctic. It is fundamental to an exercise in Canadian sovereignty and to establish Canada's last maritime boundary line. The determination of this line will greatly assist in the exercise of Canada's sovereign rights over activities on the extended shelf, the continental shelf in the Arctic Ocean. This is especially important in the Arctic region, which is facing, as you know more than I do, unprecedented change from both an economic and an ecological perspective. To be clear, none of this important scientific and work in terms of our sovereignty would have been possible without the strong international partnerships necessary for this important work. We believe we have a very strong case to assert Canadian sovereignty in the Arctic, but in order to properly do so, it has to be based on something more than political bluster. It's got to be based on science. It's got to be based on international law, and those two concepts come together beautifully in this mission that begins tomorrow.